To our honorable guest speaker, our school directress, Ms. Rose Labrador, my mentor, Teacher Serge, members of the management, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, our dear parents, fellow graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First and foremost, I'm thanking God for giving me strength, courage, and wisdom to come this far. I thank Him for all the blessings, for sharing with me all the goods in this world, for all the joys in my life, for leading me through trials and fears to success, for showing me the light even in times of great darkness. For all of this, I thank you, God. Our high school year seems to have passed in a flurry of activities. Courses attended, grades attained, extracurricular activities, social events, and lessons learned. It is hard to believe that the next few months, we will see the graduating class of 2013 facing new horizons and challenges. Some of us may stay closer to home, some may move slightly further away, and yet others may find themselves in a totally different continent. Wherever you may find yourself and whatever challenge you may have chosen to follow and explore, hold true to what shaped your yesterdays. Acknowledge and appreciate what you are today, and dare to be all that you can be tomorrow. Dale Carnegie said, "The one who goes furthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare." This is the challenge that lies before you this evening. Dare to be all that you can be. Dare to chase your chosen career. Dare to excel. Dare to go the extra mile. Dare to show compassion. Dare to make your mark in the world. Dare to have empathy. Dare to be all the best that you can be and then do it. Today, I have mixed feelings of delight and sorrow. Delighted because I can see how happy my fellow graduates are. After the seemingly endless homework, quizzes, long tests, and stress, we managed to survive without any casualties. Seeing each of my batchmates' faces somehow gives me a little flashback of the many different memories with everyone. I know we have all shared amazing memories with each other, cried on each other's shoulders, laughed till that something spilled through our noses, and even argued like crazy, but still, I see that the bonds between us will never break, and that this would be something we would always have. I also see eyes slowly tearing out, which makes me feel sad because we must say our temporary goodbyes. We have grown up together and have come to know each other as siblings. But just like in most families, one way or another, siblings must say their goodbye eventually. Being able to talk to all of you and share my thoughts is really a great privilege. I work hard and probably a bit harder than some of you for many reasons. One of these is because I want to show the school that allowing me to study here in Philippines as a scholar was not a waste. I wanted them to know that I can be a model student. And one does not have to have so much money to be able to achieve success. As a graduating class of 2013, we need to express our gratitude for the wonderful opportunities that we were exposed to. Our thanks must go to all the staff and the management of Philippines Academy of Paranaque. We are privileged to have attended this school. As we make a relatively smooth transition into life beyond school, I am sure that the fine education that we have received will stand us in good stead, time and again. I learned many different values of many different people and situations. At the earliest part of my stay here in Philippines, I remember so well a well-defined voice that is full of enthusiasm and joy. It influenced me to be enthusiastic in everything I do. They were there to guide me during my early years here in school, and for that, I thank Teacher Serge and Teacher Rose. Thank you for showing me that I shouldn't only do what I have to do, but also inject enthusiasm to make it even more worthwhile. Thank you for always believing that I could do better. To my closest friends and batchmates, thank you for making the sacrifices worthwhile, for making every school day a party, for sharing your lunch with me, for talking non-stop about the One Direction, for being supportive, for caring and for the love. Our thanks must also extend to our relatives and guardians. You have remained committed to our education, but more importantly, you have remained committed to us. You have stood by our side even when things seem a bit rocky. Steadfast and constant. Stability in a time of turmoil, hesitancy in our quest for independence. Now to those who I owe the greatest thanks of all, Mom, Dad, my brother, and my sister. You were always there for me when I felt like I wanted to give up. You always have a way to put a smile on my face and instill lessons in my head that continuously develop me into a fine young lady. Thank you for supporting me morally and financially, and most of all, thank you for bringing me in this world. Of all the values that I learned and will continue to learn, I find independence is the most important. My parents really did their best to make me an independent kid. One example of this was when my dad would ask me to study. At first, he would force me to study, but as time went on, without me even noticing it, I was already studying on my own. I learned to develop an initiative to study. From then on, I have been independently studying, and that is all thanks to my parents. Independence is one of the most important values to have in order to be a good decision maker. And being a good decision maker makes one become a good leader and person. We cannot just have fun all the time, but at the same time, we cannot just study all the time. My dad would push me to go out, socialize, make friends, have fun, and enjoy. But at the same time, it was also him who reminds me to focus on my studies and give as much effort in studying as when I'm playing. What I'm trying to say is that we should find the balance. Balancing fun and work creates an even better individual, and I suggest that everyone should learn to do this. Today, we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives. Take a moment to reflect on everything that we have achieved. Take a moment to look back and to see and appreciate just how far we have all come. Today is our opportunity to acknowledge our accomplishments. I remember the saying, we cannot direct the winds, but we can adjust the sails. My fellow graduates, this proves that what we will be in the future will depend on what we do in our lives today. We may depend on many other people, just like our parents and teachers, but at the end of the day, the one who will adjust the sails would be us. We have so many problems along the way, and sometimes we need to be creative in finding solutions. My friends, don't let the solutions come to you. Go and find it. Having a high position was even tougher because I had to show everyone that I can be a model student. This was not hard to do since I was raised in an environment that taught me good values and manners. My fondest best wishes go with you one and all. Your life is a remarkable occasion. I have no doubt that you will rise to it. Thank you all, good luck, and congratulations.